global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Hours ago, we all received a shocking information that Nnamdi Kanu has been removed and replaced with one Mrs. Sofia Kalu that generated a lot of reactions. Of course, the likes of Simeon Ekpa reacted to it and even went as far as sharing the memo, the internal memo that was, given within the rank and file of IPOB, especially those in UK and worldwide. Well, it looks like Ifeanyi have reacted. If you check our feed, you see his reactions on the matter of Nnamdi Kanu, no longer the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and IPOB themselves have decided also to lend their voice over the matter and clarify the issue of Nnamdi Kanu being removed and the reinstatement of one Mrs. Sofia Kalu. In a moment, you're going to find out their standpoint and how the hierarchy works. Well, before we go to the news proper to find out if this whole thing was just allegation, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Thursday rubbished claims that its leader Nnamdi Kanu has been removed as the director of the group in the United Kingdom. The indigenous people of Biafra spokesperson, that's IPOB spokesperson Ima Powerful, maintained that Kanu, that's Nnamdi Kanu, is still the group's leader. In a chat, Powerful described those behind the claim as gossip mongers with no knowledge of IPOB, that's indigenous people of Biafra's hierarchy. A report had claimed that Nnamdi Kanu was removed as the director of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and replaced with Sofia Chinyere Kalu. Sofia Chinyere Kalu. Mrs. Kalu, that's Mrs. Sofia Chinyere Kalu, is said to be the group's financial secretary in the United Kingdom, that's UK. According to Ezeji Chukwuma, a separatist who manages the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and Radio Biafra community interest companies, that's CIC registry in London, UK, Kalu is the new director of the indigenous people of Biafra worldwide. That means this guy here is in the know. Let's continue with the news. This claim was re-echoed again by Simon Ekpa, a self-styled disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. However, Powerful stressed that those behind the gossip will never know how the indigenous people of Biafra operational strategy works. This is what Powerful said. They replaced him with who? Don't mind these gossipers who don't know what is happening in IPOB hierarchy. The indigenous people of Biafra is a decent and disciplined movement, and they will never in their life know how operational strategy works. There's no other leader we have except Nnamdi Kanu, and no other person fits that position. Nnamdi Kanu remains our leader in the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, no matter any condition. Anybody who claimed to be the new leader of the indigenous people of Biafra should come out openly and do the work of a leader in the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. We are waiting for them. But then, there's a memo to that effect. Now, let's look at, this is Ima Powerful's word against this Ezeji Chukwuma. And Ezeji Chukwuma may be in the position to know what he's saying. Okay, now, if you listen well, if you have listened to the news, you realize that Ezeji Chukwuma happened to be the one who manages IPOB, Radio Biafra, and community interest companies, that CIC registry in London, UK. So, yes, he may know when they are changing names of director to update or modify it. So maybe, just maybe, it was removed and replaced with one Kalu. It sounds the same. If you're not careful, you probably think it's still Kanu. not knowing that it is Kalu. Kalu as in K-A-L-U, not K-A-N-U. L as in lamp, while for that of Nnamdi Kanu is N as in nail. So if you're not careful, you probably may think it's one and the same, but it's a female. But there's a memo to that effect, and that memo that was circulated internally, and they said, according to them, they said they keep hearing things like Nnamdi Kanu has been replaced. They had to, kind of debunk or modify what that was being claimed, that the Sofia, that's the memo we saw, and so that was leaked actually, that the Sofia was not really, it was just a director. It was just given, while Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, things cannot remain on standstill. Being that, like one of the community members said, I read the comments, he said something about that the dynamics that Nnamdi Kanu, when he was not in detention, had always believed in the female gender and the fact that he trusts women more to handle some affairs than men. Probably because one's bitten to ask child, I don't know, maybe because of Uche Mefo saga, I don't know, but according to the young man in our community, God bless you, I read the comment, he said that that Nnamdi Kanu believes more in a woman, handling the affair, that are more trusted than men who may think of hijacking, and hence, the secretary, that the secretary, you see the memo, we're going to move the memo, the secretary here is just giving authority in some of the companies, allied companies that IPOB belongs, just giving that authority just in case, you need one or two, whatever, she can easily sign on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu, because the truth is, Nnamdi Kanu cannot do a lot of signature, cannot sign a lot of things, even though it's a signatory to so many. He may not be able to sign a lot of things in detention, so the movement must still continue. Hence, he decided to allow DOS to be where it is. But now, Simon Ekpa is coming from a different dimension, saying that, look, that removal of name is like testing waters. All right, it's like testing waters to know how the people will react. But now, now because it didn't add up at the beginning. So what's going on really? Because to start with, Imapaf will tell you the indefactible leader, our Onyendo, our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and he has never changed that narrative. If you check his statement yesterday, it's the same. Check the statement some years back, still the same. You see him before he starts, he will tell you under the leadership of Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu or the indefactible leader or our supreme. He keeps mentioning it, and even the last one, you see, reinstated that Nnamdi Kanu still remains the leader. Nothing has changed. Okay, so people are just wondering what's going on. Could it be that DOS is doing something very sinister? Because the memo was being done by the IPOB world, so what's going on? But now he has come to clarify that no such thing. So if he says no such thing, then let's believe it, that there's no such thing. But there's no smoke without fire. Time will tell if eventually there is a move to remove Nnamdi Kanu or not. But if that move is on, then you gotta be very careful, because the followers of Nnamdi Kanu may not keep quiet and watch things unfold the way it is. That's why we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section.